Thank you very much, and welcome back to our Tahoe City satellite studio. On my right, I've got Tim Cohee, once CEO of Kirkwood, and you now own my home mountain. I still call it the home mountain. It's the China Peak Resort, just outside of Clovis.
That's an amazing fact.
And but we're here to talk about Sierra Nevada College and their ski resort business management program.
Right.
You're an associate professor. You're also the program chair there. Mm-hmm. Talk about how it sort of dissolved and came back because of the need. This is an elite program and one of a kind.
Well, they've had it for many years. It started back over 20 years ago. And I think just for a number of reasons, the campus itself, the college, went through some difficult times in the 90s and the early 2000s. And for a number of reasons, new leadership, it suddenly became well-financed. And I think that the college, in looking to grow as quickly as possible, the student body saw that the ski business, partially because it was unique, it remains unique, but also because of the location. I mean, as great a program as it is and as successful as it's been over the past decade or so, it's now about 20% of the campus. Kids come from all over the world to take this course, including about half our campus is on the East Coast. But a lot of it is, frankly, like Tahoe. I mean, it's a fabulous place to live. It's a great place to be educated. Sometimes hard to keep your focus when you see what you can do outside, but it's largely a combination of location and the fact that a number of students realize that there's a big demand for this coming up.
Right. And I mean, I'm sure there can be some people out there that perceive this as some ski bums just trying to get by with a degree in skiing. Sure. It is not that at all. This is a hands-on course that puts you in motion when you're a graduate with tons of connections. That was one of the highlight points you said.
It's first and foremost, it's a business degree. So students take 120 units to graduate from any college in America. 100 units or so are the same as any business school in America. It's the last 20%, it's the last 20 units, it's the last 600 hours or so that is concentrated in the ski business. Our courses are all upper level, upper management courses. We don't do anything that's basic. General management, master planning, profit center management, marketing, current topics. We talk about what's happening today in the business. Mm-hmm. So our job, I think, our job at the college is to prepare students as best we can to get the best jobs. And the good news is, while it's very competitive, the millennials obviously are the largest population the world's ever seen, so a lot of kids are graduating, but we're putting them, I think, ahead of the pack in very lucrative jobs because of their education, because of their focus and passion for skiing and snowboarding. They've all had internships. They've all worked at resorts. They come out so loaded compared to everybody else. And the fact of the matter is, because of the baby boom, myself and my friends eventually are going to be retiring here. So there's going to be a huge demand for ski resort operators, and we're trying to build the best ones we can.
Right. Talk about some of the success stories that you had, whether it's directly placing somebody or whether they didn't get directly placed or they called you 2 years later and said, "Tim, I made it." Talk about some of those.
I think frankly, that's the most important thing we do. At the end of the day, when I talk to parents about coming to the college, they listen to the program, they're impressed by it, but they say, let's get down to the most important issue. My son or daughter needs to have a job when they graduate. That's why they're going to a more prestigious college to have a job. And that's what we try to do more than anything else. I mean, you can't be, this will be 37 years for me in ski resort management. You can't be in it that long and still be in it without knowing pretty much everyone. So we make calls for the kids all the time. We have an unwritten deal. Get good grades, pay attention, have passion for the industry, study hard, do the internships, get some experience, and you'll get those best jobs. We have our first general manager now, the new general manager of Tamarack, Idaho. Brad Larson is a graduate of ours. The new marketing director at Squaw Valley, Cam Calvert's our graduate. Social media person, Jackie Bagnan, graduated with us. So we're placing kids all over the United States all the time, and frankly, that's, I feel, a huge obligation to make that happen.
What's the best way to find out and dig in a little deeper on the ski resort business management program?
The best thing is just go. The website is updated. It's very current. It's got a lot of information about the ski program. It's sierranevada.edu. I'm very easy to find on there. I get emails all the time from people all over the country. Just talked to a young guy from Japan the other day who's very interested in skiing and wants to come to the United States to study. So that kind of thing happens all the time. My email is on the website as well, so they can catch me there. They can look up China Peak. I'm on that website as well. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy to talk to people all day long about what it takes to come there and what we expect and how successful we can make you when you graduate.
Tim Cohee, thank you very much for what you're doing for the college, and best of luck to you this year at China Peak with the snowfall.
Hope so.
Big year coming up. You're watching Tahoe Today from North Lake Tahoe and Tahoe City. Back to you guys in South Lake.